consultant, I mean now you are in PwC, what role do you see as consultants in the sustainability space?
In the sustainability space?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I still think that there are enough and more companies that recognize that sustainability, that believe the triple bottom line. They believe that their future lies in not just the financial bottom line, but the financial bottom line is going to be impacted by their social and environmental performance. And therefore, they need to understand that and build that into the strategy and integrate it with the core business. So I think there are a lot of companies out there that are looking at sustainability as a risk and an opportunity, and therefore then responding to that. So to that extent, we still have clients who we work with and clients who are asking us for our services, and I'm sure that's the case with the other consultants space also. So there is interest, there is conviction. I wouldn't say that it's widespread or it's like people are queuing up. I wouldn't say companies are queuing up to our door and asking us for services, but there's enough interest over there. And I think it's a matter of time before that interest reaches a tipping point where it becomes a flood, and the kind of work also moves to a higher level. Right now, a lot of the work is around reporting, which is a good starting point, because the reporting is like doing a diagnostic, right? So you do a reporting, and it's like going for the annual medical checkup. So you do a reporting, and then suddenly you find that these are bits and pieces of you that's not working, so you need to get that fixed. And so it's part of the journey. So I think I would certainly like to think that over a period of time, the interest will get to a much wider range of sustainability inputs that companies would require therefore consultants like us, the incumbent of consultants like us, to be able to demonstrate that we provide value to the company, and that we know what's going on, and we know what globally what companies are doing. Because again, increasingly Indian companies are looking at global scenarios and wanting to be out there, competing with the best. So a lot of them do want to know what's happening, what's the best in the world doing, and can we get there, and so on. So I think it's a journey. We are in the early stages, but there is very strong reasons to believe that the 2% notwithstanding, there are companies that are looking at the larger picture.
And I always seen when I talk to the CSR heads, they talk about all the issues, but in terms of communicating the reports, one of the key audiences that we never talk about is investors. Globally, of course, investors play a big role. Do you think Indian companies are reporting to investors on sustainability? Because they are important. It's their money the companies are using.
Yeah, I think companies in many ways react. Okay. So if you look at the three or maybe four key influencers on company behavior, so there are customers, there's regulation, there is investors, and there is, let's say, public at large, whether it's media, civil society, different forms. So that's like a bit of a more heterogeneous group. But if you say that these are the four kinds of stakeholders who like to influence business, apart from their internal stuff, internal employees and internal values and culture, beliefs, so these are all very, very important, and investing in the Anglo-Saxon corporate model, these are not given the kind of importance, but in India, because of the tradition, the fact that we still have a lot of family-managed companies, internal values, tradition are very critical drivers of behavior. But to come back to your question, so if you look at these sort of pushers of corporate behavior, regulation is certainly an active one. The public, whether it's through communities, whether it's through media, whether it's through civil society, I think they are quite active. Consumers are not very active. also in India not very active. In fact, there is, as you know, Sanjay, that there are two sort of interesting principles. One is the UN principles of responsible investment, and the other is the Equator principles. These are both principles that investing companies, whether it's equity positions or project financing, these are principles that guide these kinds of investors in terms of ensuring that sustainability is a core part of the way they do their business. You almost have no signatory in India.
Yes.
Either of them.
There is no signatory of Equator principles.
Yeah.
Very surprising.
Yeah. I think you have one or two signatories at best.
No. Yes Bank is going closer, but nobody officially, except all the banks which have origins abroad.
Yeah. So where is the investor pressure coming? So if the investors are not pressurized, then why would companies, respond to that? So I think it's a bit of a chicken and egg. So there are some companies that are responsible for believe in sustainability who proactively talk to their investors on these kinds of issues. And how much they talk to investors depends on how interested the investor is. If they're analysts, if they're telling an analyst this is what we're doing in sustainability, the analyst, yeah, that's fine, let's move on. Then why should we that company based? So I think it's a chicken and egg as far as investment is concerned. But having said that, let me also tell you that part of the reason I've heard from some financial institutions why they are not so gung-ho about like either UNPR or Equator is they say that we already have this priority sector lending norms,
Yes.
which anyway are so onerous. So we don't want to add to that anything else. So they believe that a lot of their sustainability concerns are covered under this PSL norms. So they don't want to do anything beyond that. Although, it's important to interrogate that thing because PSL doesn't cover, PSL is not trying to say that, look, you need to look at sustainability as a risk, which is how globally institutional investors are seeing their investment. They are seeing sustainability or lack of sustainability in their investees as a risk to their interest. But I guess that's not seen over here. And secondly, of course, we also know that many banks don't even fulfill their PSL requirements. On 31st of March, everybody buys NABARD bonds and says we've done our bit. So somewhere along the way, there's a question on how Indian financial institutions see this. And I guess they don't see it as a risk as yet. So they don't see it as a risk as yet. Companies are not going to necessarily spend a lot of time responding to them as a stakeholder. They will respond to them, but they won't